I'm Ronke Lawal. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to talk about the things you need to remember when you're starting a business or growing a business, doing any kind of business, but no, when you're starting a business. 5 things, and I might do another video, I'll see how I feel, but 5 key things you need to remember before you start your business. Some of this is going to be obvious, but I just want you to reiterate that sometimes even the most obvious things are the things that we overlook and forget, and they're really important. First things first, think about your money, think about your finances, have a financial plan. Running a business cannot purely be about passion. It'd be lovely, an ideal utopian world if we could just all to be honest, even just, we wouldn't really necessarily need business as such, because we'd be living in unity where we could just gift each other things and just share and enjoy and just luxuriate in the riches and beauty of the planet. Yeah, I'm just describing how the world would be without capitalism, but capitalism exists. So, you need money. You need money. Do the work to have your financial plan and projections. I really, really recommend, if you can, to get financial advice. Also, get yourself an accountant. Speak to your bank manager. Most banks have a business manager of sorts. Usually the good banks have lots of free courses and information and something. They have something. Speak to that person. Get yourself an accountant. It's worth the investment. I know there's people do a lot of stuff by themselves, especially when they're starting up, but it's worth investing. Carve away, put away some money to have that person who'll give you not only your accounts, but a financial overview should you need it. I think it's really important because we need to look at the money. You need to understand and have an understanding of how much money you're going to be earning, your projections, what you need to grow, what your goals are, and will your finances be in alignment with those goals, particularly if you want to grow, whether it's by yourself or if you want to employ people, hire more people. What do you want to do realistically, and focus on that and utilize this financial plan to implement it, right? You are starting your business so that you can reclaim your freedom. You are not starting your business to suffer and to struggle. So if it gets to a point, now we know statistically it's really challenging and it takes time before you make a profit, but you honestly, and I'm saying this from somebody who has been in the game for a long time, if it comes to it, you need to find another way to finance your business in terms of maintain your job for a little bit longer, your 9 to 5 for a little bit longer. Do that, but don't quit your job haphazardly just to say you've started your business and you've got no financial plan. So make sure the money is tight, the money is right. Yeah. Make sure you've got a community. Work on your community, work on your relationships, and that's across all facets of your life. So you want to make sure you've got a good relationship with your support network. When things get tough, you need your friends, your family. You need people who you can trust, though, because not everybody who says they're your friend is actually your friend, and not everybody in your family actually looks for the best for you. Yeah, or wants the best for you. So really be mindful of that, right? So seek discernment in all the things you do. The community you have, the business and entrepreneurial community, make sure they're people who are uplifting you, who get you, who allow you to be your authentic self. It's really important. I don't think we talk about that enough when we talk about entrepreneurship. Community and relationships. Do the work to unpack those spaces around you, those people around you, and how they're taking up space and the energy. Those people are taking up space and that energy. The next part, which probably I could have left a bit longer, but it's so important later. But it's so important that I want you to say it now, so I don't forget. Is self-care. Prioritize your self-care. I am not in the school of thought of sleep when you're dead. There are people who think, you have to work for 20 hours and only get 4 hours sleep. And no, people are literally dying because they're not sleeping enough, because they're not looking after themselves, because they're burning out. It is real. I want you to look at your self-care. Whatever self-care looks like to you, genuine self-care. It doesn't mean buying things. You don't have to buy things and spend more money. It's what brings you enjoyment. If you love reading, renew your library card, get a book out once a month, read. Carve out an hour, even if it's an hour a week, to read. Find silence in your life, to meditate, to pray. Do what you need to do to find fulfillment in your life, in your world. The next part that's really important is discipline and consistency. So this is more of a kind of habit building, but look, it can be really tough. It gets really boring. It can be really lonely. But without discipline and consistency, you're going to lose track of where you need to go, especially when it comes to goal setting and continuing to move forward in your business. So do your best to maintain discipline, maintain consistency, be consistent. When you set yourself goals and targets, you can obviously shift and be flexible. I'm not saying you tie to things that are harming you, but what I am saying is, when you know what it is you're set out to accomplish, when you know what your purpose is, discipline and consistency are going to get you to where you need to get to, right? All the other distractions are not going to get you there. Focus, even when it's boring, and boy, it can get boring. It gets boring. It gets lonely. It gets tiring. That's why I said self-care. Rest when you need to rest. That's why I said community. When it gets lonely, find people who are going to surround you. Okay. And finally, I want us to think about confidence. Confidence. That's an important one. Confidence. Do you believe in yourself? And when I talk about belief, it's not just the belief of saying you believe, being that belief. Are you being that belief? Are you true to that belief? Do you truly believe that the goals you're setting yourself are truly your goals and that you deserve to achieve them? Do you truly believe that? Because you truly believe that you will do what it takes in an honourable way. You'll do what it takes to achieve it. So I want you to work on your confidence, whether that means working on your personal brand, whether it means getting some media training, whether that means getting some therapy, counselling, coaching, getting a mentor, getting a sponsor, whatever you need to build that confidence and self-esteem. I want you to do that. I want you to do that. And I want you to sit and resonate in all the things I've said today and think about that before you start if you already started your business, if you already started your business, hopefully this has helped to give you a little bit of a pep in your step. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your experiences. Leave some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Ronke Lawal. I always enjoy talking to you. So thank you so much once again for tuning in. Take care.